Have you ever tried stepping out of your comfort zone? How did it feel? Were you afraid to take that first step into the unknown? Believe me, I was, and sometimes I still am. What is your dream? For now, let me tell you my short story.
My name is Sam, I'm a photographer and videographer, and ever since high school I always wanted to live in a foreign country. I had this dream to get a summer job abroad or go for Erasmus if I got into the university. Going on Erasmus, this was the main and probably the only reason I chose to study economics and management at my university in the Czech Republic.
However, my life seemed to have different plans for me while I was studying at university. That is when I got the idea to start my own business. I had been thinking about it for more than a year. In the spring of 2024, I told to myself, now is the time to step out of my comfort zone and turn my thoughts into reality. Even though, up to that point, I had always been more of an introvert. So I started my photography business, trying to build a different kind of photo booth. To be honest, it was harder than I expected. I was still thinking about things that had happened to me the year before, and I wasn't even sure how to talk to strangers. At the first few events, I didn't earn the money I expected from selling my pictures, but I found myself at events I never thought I would attend as a photographer. That gave me strength. It's not that hard when you actually ask people. I knew I had to keep going. I started reaching out, asking mayors in towns, asking headmasters at different events. In the summer of 2024, things began to change. I started getting more and more opportunities for the upcoming autumn. I saw that if everything worked out, I could live the life I've always wanted. Taking pictures at events in my town, recording in theaters in Prague, making videos for a financial team. At the same time, I was preparing for graduation, my third year of bachelor studies. I told myself, I won't be able to go on Erasmus, and I kind of accepted that. But then, in August, I saw an Erasmus offer, and I realized I could still sign up. Do you know what I did? Yes, I signed it up, without even thinking about what a big chance it was for me. In September, I was accepted. Is this really happening? Should I leave everything behind? I was already almost living my dream life. It took 5 months of preparation and planning. For 5 months, I doubted everything. I thought, I can't do this. I am not good enough. I am not good at speaking English. I don't know how to make new friends. But I still had the dream from high school burning inside me. Finally, on the 12th of February 2025, I arrived in Dubrovnik. I started facing the biggest discomfort I had ever experienced. Far from home, completely on my own, no friends. And my view of life started to change completely. I heard a quote. The ironic tragedy is that life has to be lived forward, but it only makes sense in reverse. As a Christian, I can clearly see that God was preparing me for this moment. Everything that happened to me was for a reason.
I would never thought I would share so much of my life online, but here I am. I told you my story that you could see that it is real, that you can achieve your dream as well. It doesn't have to be about travel, Erasmus, or crazy adventures. We all have different dreams and passions. Do what challenges only you and don't compare yourself to others. Do things that at the end of the day make you proud. Proud of how far you have come since your childhood, since you were younger. Find your purpose in your life, discover your dream, and make small steps every day to be better than you were yesterday. Go for it and never give up. Now, my last question for you is, will you do it?